here is our new Hardcore Common Core Math Wiki. Here's the homepage, and then the kids can go to the Math Vocab page, and here is the Math Vocab page. And so for each wristband, they can practice the vocabulary, and if you click on the word,
cube,
it'll read it to you, and then you can click to flip, and it tells you the definition.
A solid figure with 6 congruent squares as its faces.
And many of them have an image to go along with it. So here's for the writ range of 171 to 180, here's 181 to 190, 191 to 200, and then 201 to 210. And these are where all of our kids fall for the math interventions. And then here is student link page to the wiki, where they can click and go to Moby or Extra Math or 10 Marks. Those are the ones that we talked about at our math intervention meeting. And then here are just different links that they can go to practice all of the different Common Core standards. Here are some online math games that are Common Core aligned. And they all open up in a new link, so they can get right back to our math wiki. And here's that interactive math dictionary that we talked about as well, where they can look up any of the math vocab words that they want to. Sorry, my internet's going slow. Also, here is what I've been doing for the data notebooks. So, one sec. Let me go back to the top. Sorry, my computer's on overload. Okay. So here's the cover. They can put their name, their homeroom, and their grade. I'm not sure yet the scale that we decided, so let me know what you think. Right now I have a fist of 4 scale, but I think we were talking about condensing it to like just beginning, developing, mastery, just 3. Then I have different options for how we want to show the wildly important goal and the NWEA. Here's one way where they can just write their WIG and then the fall, winter, and spring scores. Here, we also talked about having them graph it. So we could do it like this, where here is the WIG, and sorry, this should be black. And then their WIG, and then they can track their progress. They can graph it. And here, those should be black as well. So here are the NWEA scores, and then the testing period, so that they can shade where they're at for each one. And they can put their goal score as well, and then their total growth they could put at the bottom. Or we could do it more like this. So here's for the data tracking. They can write their icon statement here for whatever it is that they're working on, and then they can graph their progress. And again, I'm not really sure the scale that we're using. I can change this based on that. But they can practice, the whole graphing thing with labeling their axes and then coming up with, labeling the different axes with numbers. Here is their math glossary. And so this is just what we got from the NWEA site for the primary grades. So I don't know if we wanted them just to have a reference. I know we talked about having it more interactive. So if we want it more interactive, we can do it like this. We can have the term there, the kids can write this in. And then for the definitions, I was talking about this with Karen Farber after, having the kids write their own definitions. Since these are our intervention kids, it might be a difficult task, especially since many of them are special ed. So what we can do is we can have them printed on labels, and they can just stick the label right there. And I actually will show you what that would look like, if I can find it. For example, these are all the math vocabulary terms for the range of 171 to 180. And these can just be printed right on labels that fit exactly right here. It's the same size. So, if they put the term count up here, they can peel off this definition and just stick it right there. Then I'm going to come up with different practice problems for each one. So they can just stick the practice problem there and then come up with the answer to show that they not only know what the word means, but they can use it in context. So that's just some of what I've been working on today. So let me know what you think. Thanks, guys.